welcome back to another edition of LackLuster Gaming. I'm your co-host, or your main host, either way, I'm Dale, and this is the show for those who love to game but know they're mediocre at best. That's right, that's us, all of us. And today, look, I know we just did a Lava Hound deck, and it is pretty much the meta right now, but I keep coming across more and more Lava Hound decks. Now, if you watched yesterday's video, you saw that I was in first place using a Lava Hound deck, and the second place winner actually tied me for first place. We both had 207 trophies, and he was using this rendition of a Lava Hound deck. Now, this one is a little bit different. He tells me not to call it a Lava Hound deck. He tells me to call it an Elixir deck. And pay attention, we'll show you why. Now, I might get a lot of this wrong, and if I do, he's going to comment down in the comment section for sure. But look at that. Already, he's at quite a disadvantage. You know, he's got one tower down, but look at those lava pups doing work. Just pump, pump, pop, 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 pop. Ooh. Now that kind of sucks for this deck. When people use rockets against this deck, it's not really that great. And I personally, let's back it up a little bit, okay? Now, I've been doing these deck tech series, and people have been suggesting decks. If you've got one, suggest it down in the comment section below. Let me know what you got to with it as far as trophies, and we'll see if we can do one of these for it. But basically, what I like to do is I like to see a few replays. Then I like to adapt the deck to my own personal gameplay and play a couple rounds of it, and then actually play the person who suggested it. Now, J5, or on YouTube, the J5, is the one who suggested this deck, and it is a really neat rendition of a Lava Hound deck, or an Elixir deck. But here's the thing, it is based off of Elixir, gaining Elixir advantages and getting these positive Elixir trades. Now, look at that. You can see the power already. This is tournament standards. He's actually a level 10, but playing at tournament standards at 974 and won a 3-crown victory. And I believe it was during a tournament. But now in this video right here, I'm actually going up against the J5, and we're going to use the... I'm using actually the deck we did a couple days ago, the Lava Lightning, and he's going to use the Elixir deck. Now, the thing is, the two decks are much different when it comes to price, and he's such a good sport. I love playing with this guy. He's extremely positive and a lot of fun to talk to, straight out of Italy too. Now, this is crazy, man. We're worldwide now. LackLuster Gaming is worldwide. Better recognized. But basically, here's the thing. I'm using the Ice Wizard. He's using the Ice Spirit. So already his deck's 2 Elixir cheaper. And instead of using Lightning, he's using the Elixir Pump. So I might get some cool trades using that 6 Elixir Lightning. But putting that right there, that Elixir Collector, putting that thing down is going to gain him an extra 2 Elixir over time and create an advantage over me that I don't have, especially when using such a heavy deck. So I've done a little tiny bit of damage on that side, but I mean, to be honest, I don't even know why I went to the left right there. It was probably to target the Elixir Collector, and I was going to try to get all 3 of those things, but it didn't work, and for some reason I settled for going on the skeletons. Now, he's coming at me with his Lava Hound. I've got my Lava Hound going to him, and when I go up against Lava Hound decks, I usually put down the Ice Wizard, slows it down tremendously. Lava Hounds are already extremely slow, so slowing it down even more is crazy. And then I got these arrows, and I pop them in like that. Now, on the screen, you can see the deck that he's currently using, and you can see that there's just not a whole lot of difference. And here's the deck that I'm currently using, right there, and here's the deck that he's using. So not a whole lot of difference, but a totally different gameplay. It's really unique, and it's one that I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen my deck, this lava lightning all over the place. I think even Clash with Ash showcased it like a day after I did, or maybe even the same day I did, because it's so popular in the meta right now. But look how much stuff's going on screen right now, and it's just absolutely crazy. So many skeletons and mega minions and everything's just swirling about. Like, we don't even need that tornado card. We got a whirlwind of stuff going on. But you see, because he gained the Elixir advantage, look at that massive push he was able to accumulate and bring all the way to my tower, and I've almost got nothing to defend it with at this point, because it takes me so much to cycle through my cards and get back to my defensive arrows or other cards that I can defend a Lava Hound deck with. It's just absolutely insane. There we go again, absolutely insane. So, now, I wasn't originally gonna put this into the video, but it's got some really cool gameplay in it, and the king is, I think he's normally lower than a level 9, but this is a friendly battle, and as you know, the new balance changes bump everybody up to level 9, and bumps all the cards that are being used to tournament standard. So it's really kind of interesting. It allows for more competitive gameplay within your clan, and I absolutely love it. And as you can see, he's using the Inferno Dragon and a dragon, and he's also got a Lava Hound, I think. I might be wrong, but let's check it out. So, excuse me. So I get my Mega Minion to the tower. I do a couple swipes, and that's about it. Board resets, right? And this is like the most boring part. Just waiting, building up Elixir. But then I see this time I'm using J5's deck. This is me showcasing his deck against the king. And next, we're going to go up against J5 in that battle. Don't miss it, man. It's insane. Okay. So I was right. He's got a Lava Hound. He also has a dragon. Oh, you know, before we get any further to... Look, there we go. He's got essentially an all-air deck coming at me. So I'm trying to sneak in on the left side of his bush coming in just to distract. Because I know if that Inferno Dragon gets to my tower, I'm absolutely dead. Did a nice job distracting with the Lava Hound, and then snuck into the rear with those minions to kill it off. Now... not a whole lot that's going to happen right here. I think the Mega Minion gets one shot off on the tower, but nothing too crazy. But I know I need to pump. Pumping is essential on this deck. So I place down a pump. I get a second pump. Now, as you can see, it's extremely dark here. I've got my my lighting set up so you can see me, but everything back there is dark because it's nighttime. It's Friday night for me. This is what I do. I'm trying to make this happen for you guys. I want you guys to see this stuff. And tomorrow, I'm extremely busy. My kids are out of school. I'm going to have them all day. And not only that, Sunday, I'm going to be away at the King's Cup tournament. That's all day thing. Look at this. King's Cup tournament, November 6th, from 1 to 7. I think it's actually from 12 p.m. to 7. So noon to 7. And you can watch live. I'll put a link down in the description box on the day so that you can actually see it. But look how many Inferno Dragons are up, and I'm just distracting them with that Tombstone card, and that is why I put this video in. And I got so lucky sneaking in an attack on the right hand side and actually getting one of the towers down. So we finally made it into the last battle. Here we go. Now this is me using J5's deck against the J5, and this one is just absolutely haywire. Everything about this thing, yeah, I was really impressed by this. So we both start out with pumps. He's got his Tombstone down, and I drop the Lava Hound first. Now I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do, but I know I want to get it out early. And if I'm going against him using the same exact deck, I want to try to get the damage done first. So now I think we did play a game or two prior to this together, so I kind of knew his style, and plus we had talked about it for some time. And he made it clear to me that you want to put down the Lava Hound, make everything lock onto the Lava Hound before you put down the support troops. That way they don't get killed in the process of supporting the Lava Hound. So Lava Hound's about to die. I'm going to set down my Lava Hound and kind of distract that Mega Minion, and I know those pups are going to do a little bit of work, but really not too much, and that Mega Minion went down a little bit late. But before we go anywhere else, look over here. So everybody always asks me, hey, LackLuster, what do you use your iPhone to edit videos? I put in like 4 to 7 hours of video of work. I mean, just this little face cam thing right here, it's taking me about 15 minutes to record, and then I've got to convert it into a file, sync it with the audio, convert it again, and then upload it into Premiere Pro, and then I gotta sync it up with the actual video that we're currently watching, and then chop it up, do all these fun little face cam things. So yeah, if you want to know, I'll do a video. Let me know if you want me to do a video on that someday. I was thinking about doing it. I get asked daily about, what do you use for your intro? What do you use to edit with? How do you record your screen? And I'm thinking it would probably take me a couple of days of really hard, intense work, but I could probably put together a really neat, somewhat basic tutorial of like what programs I use, and some general tips and tricks that I do to make my videos. So let me know down in the comment section if you want to see something like that, and if I get enough big enough response, then I'll do it. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you. I love you. I absolutely love you. But look at this. I've got 2. He's got 4 elixir collectors down. 4. That's like, when I saw that, I was like, man, I'm in some deep trouble. He like, going into overtime, Lava Hound versus Lava Hound is not a pretty thing in the first place, because someone's doing something right, and oh, here comes that. Oh, yes, that new music. I hated it at first, but now it's so good. But look at this. We both got 2 Lava Hounds. We both got 2 Mega Minions. We both got, minions on screen. This is just absolutely insane. It looks like, the Minion Grand Ball, like on Coronation Day or something like that, and it's just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Look at those arrows. Does a ton of work. He's gonna do a little bit of damage, but I distracted really well with the tombstone. It's a trick that I actually learned from J5. He taught me a couple of things like that. The tombstone was a really underrated card for a while. Nobody was using it until about a month ago, and it finally started coming out. It works really good against hog pushes, especially in this deck. It works really good if you see a slow push giant or a royal giant coming from the way back. You put that tombstone down early, and those skeletons, they come out pretty quick. They spawn very, very fast. Look at the screen. This is insane. They spawn really quickly, so I just can't believe how much is going on. Like, at this point, you don't even know. You're just throwing stuff, just hoping something connects out there. But I don't even remember what we were talking about. Was it birds? Birds. I like cardinals and woodpeckers, and I don't know. Roadrunners? That's a bird. That's a bird. So anyway, at this point, it's pretty much like, it's almost tied. I mean, I'm obviously losing because he's just this much better at it than me, because he's had this much more practice with this deck than me. But look at that log taking out both of my tombstones, which was my primary defense. It's the primary thing to pull all those troops away from my tower, to keep them away from doing damage, so that I can distract with other troops and kill them off. But this is just nuts. I mean, I don't think we set any world records here, but then again, we weren't going for that, but I'm pretty sure we got close. It's nuts. Okay, hey, and before we go anywhere else too, some shout outs. I've been getting asked quite a bit. DJ 101 Clash Royale, Trucks Lux, Nicholas Duncan, and Space Gaming. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thanks for joining the community. And this is just... Okay, so it's a draw. It's a draw. So, a 6-minute game for a draw. I was pretty exhausted mentally after that one. But... anyway, if you haven't tried the deck, try the deck. Now, check that out right there. This little link, you can't click it in the video, but it is down in the description box below. You can click on it there, and if you click on it, it'll bring you to a page that looks like this. Now, if you go to this page, you can do certain things like follow me on Twitch and Twitter, and like my Facebook page, subscribe to the YouTube channel, watch a video, things like that. And every time you do it, the system will actually log in points for you, and the more points you accrue, the more entries you have for the weekly giveaway. Every Tuesday we're giving away $10 gift cards, Google Play or iOS, your choice. When you win, just let me know and we send it to you through your email. But the more entries you have, obviously more chances you have to win. So get in there, handle it, and we'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget about King's Cup Sunday. I know you guys ain't got school, you're not working, so you gotta check me out. Alright guys, see you tomorrow.